Hey BC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. Just kind of a follow-up of my ramble video the other day. As I mentioned to you on that video, I was going out to see the Melvins the other day and had a chance to do that this past Thursday, I guess it was. And just wanted to kind of, you know, do, I guess, somewhat of a concert review and just kind of tell you about what that experience was like and all that good stuff. But it was a really good concert. As I mentioned before, the venue called the Firebird is a really, really small, close-knit kind of venue. I mean, the furthest spot from the stage is probably no more than 12 yards, if that, 12 or 13 yards from the stage. So it's a really, really small, intimate venue, which is nice because every standing spot is a good spot. But so yeah, the venue itself was really cool. And the show, I mean, of course it was the Melvins, and there was a lot of cool things about the show. I think one of the things I really liked the most was that, you know, it's cool to see, you know, kind of big productions with shows sometimes, and it's also kind of cool to have a show where it's really just the music and it's not about any of the production factor. You know, you're dealing with a small stage, there's no big lighting or, you know, pyro or anything of that nature. And I guess I really thought about that when, you know, between songs, when they were switching on, you know, on a set list, that you didn't have like guys running on stage, you know, swapping out guitars with the different tunings and all of that. It's just when the song would end, Cody and Dale, the two drummers, which that's another cool thing I'll talk about in a moment, you know, they would just do like these little drum battles or drum fills or whatever, while Buzz and what's his name, the bass guitar player, were tuning their guitars to the next song. You know, and then once they were tuned, they would kind of turn, everyone would look at each other, and you get, like, you know, a couple of ticks on the drumsticks, and boom, they're right into the next song or whatever. So again, it was really cool to experience kind of a show that was just back to the, you know, just kind of your basic raw rock show. You know, no big, huge production or anything, just kind of the music and us giving you what we can give you. So that was really, really cool. The other thing, too, was, you know, I guess I haven't paid as much attention to the Melvins over the past 5 or 6 years. So I wasn't aware that they were going to have the two drummers with Cody and Dale. I think Cody is the other drummer's name. He's been there since like 2006 or with him since 06, 07, something like that. Well, I think 06. But so that was really cool too, because, you know, they did the entire set list with both drummers, which really just kind of added a lot of punch to the show. Because I've always said, when it comes to live shows, the drummer sets the tone for a live show. I mean, you know, you can have the amps and all the Marshall stacks and, you know, the guitars pounding and all that type of stuff, but I mean, really, when you're there live watching the performance, to me it's always about the energy and the, for lack of better terms, the viciousness of the drummer, you know, just how much he's going off on that kid. Which is why I love drummers like Shannon Larkin from Godsmack. I mean, he takes every one of their shows to another level every time, just because of the way he plays. Or a Seven from Opiate for the Masses. He's another one that I've seen that just impresses the heck out of me. But anyway, just having those two drummers was also kind of just a really, really, I don't know, it's just a really nice touch. I think it's just a great idea that they're running with. So, what else can I say about it? As much as I listened to the Melvins, or that, you know, I know of the Melvins, I was really reminded about just how heavy they were. And, you know, again, it's just, you know, yes, I've heard this song, I've heard this song, I've heard this song, but until you see it live, it's kind of like, man, I did not realize they were just that freaking heavy. And it was really weird, too, because there was a lot of times throughout the course of the show, I kept getting these Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple type flashes, to where, you know, I heard that stuff a lot more in their music. You know, I kind of really heard more clearly their influences from, you know, how they took metal and classic rock and hard rock and how they really incorporated that in so much of their music. And again, it's just, I don't know, can I say I never heard it by listening to their albums or CDs? I'm pretty sure I did, but just for whatever reason, I clicked that night. It was just so damn heavy. So really impressive in that regard. Matter of fact, my only disappointment was they didn't play Honey Bucket, which is my favorite Melvin song. Um, so that kind of left me a little sad or whatever, but, you know, I got over it. And one thing that helped me get over it was with that venue being such a small place, there's basically, you know, one door in outside of your, you know, exit doors or whatever, emergency exits. There's only one door in. So the bands come through that same door. So I kind of camped out there, and I was lucky enough, like the first 20 minutes I was there, I bumped into Buzz as well as Dale, and I got an opportunity to get both of them to sign my Houdini album, which was really, really awesome. I mean, they were both really, really cool, you know. They took some pictures with people, you know, they didn't blow anyone off, and just kind of, I don't know, it was awesome. It was really cool. So I was really excited to get something out of my black box signed, which is pretty, which is awesome. And I was talking with someone on the phone before I left, and I was a little distracted, so I didn't think to take some of my other CD covers and cassette covers. I would have got those signed too. But I'm not going to complain. I got the vinyl signed, and that's good enough for me until I see him next time. So yeah, that was really cool. Oh, funny story about that too. I almost flipped out. I bumped into Dale first, and I asked him if he would sign something for me. He's like, yeah. So I handed him my pen, and I was reaching in my bag to pull out the vinyl, and I pulled it out. Well, I have this whatever type of marker it is that I've used for a lot of things. I didn't realize there was a pen on both sides of the marker. And so the one on the other side I never knew was there. I've never used that one before. So it was dry. So when he pulled it out and he tried to sign, it wouldn't write. Then he tried to sign again, and I was like, are you kidding me? Do not tell me I'm sitting here waiting to get Dale's autograph on my Houdini cover and my pen is not going to work. Oh man, I swear my heart like dropped for a second. I was about to get so pissed off. And he goes, oh, maybe the other side will work. I was like, there's another? Oh, I didn't realize there was another side. And he turned around and it wrote, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm serious. I was about to lose my mind. I was like, there's no freaking way you're going to tell me I waited this long to meet the Melvins, and he's here holding my record ready to sign it, and the damn pen doesn't work. But thank goodness it did. But to be honest, I can't tell you how much my heart sank when that happened. Oh man, I got pissed off fast. But anyway, just gotta have faith, right? So that was kind of my experience with the Melvins. Again, if you get a chance to check them out live, you definitely want to do that. Great energy, great show. Oh, that's the t-shirt I picked up, by the way. As I mentioned before, next week, these ladies are going to be there. And so I'm going to make an effort to kind of do the same thing. Camp out by the door, hopefully get a chance to meet them and just get a quick autograph. And I really, really would like to get a picture with Mercedes. That would be kind of nice, too, to get her autograph and her picture as well. I've always dug her as a drummer too, so hopefully we'll have another good one to show you next week with that. Anyway, just a quick ramble, guys. Hope you enjoy, and as always, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care.